Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Hands. Today I'm going to show you how to do a very basic, simple, beginner's crystal grid. If you don't have a kit available already, it is available on my Etsy store where you can purchase a whole complete grid as well as the crystals, all designed for abundance. An abundance grid is a really good grid to start off with. It can be for an abundance of health, wealth, joy, happiness, anything you want. Because I think sometimes we need just that little bit of abundance of happiness in our lives. So you need to be careful also what you ask for, and you need to have clear direction of what you ask for. If you ask for, I want an abundance of wealth, it doesn't mean that you're going to get a shed load of money land on your doorstep. It could mean that if you're self-employed, you get extra jobs come in. If you're doing the lottery, it could mean that you could win £1 on a card. It doesn't mean that you are going to win the lottery itself. So have very clear intentions of what you want from your abundance grid. Because if you confuse your wording, then that's when things can slightly go wrong and you can get things that you don't really want. Also, try and be realistic about it. If you're meant to be a millionaire, then you will. But unfortunately, a lot of us are not meant to be, and that is our path in life. So be very realistic about what you want to ask for, and let nature and the universe do its course. So with your grid, you get the Flower of Life grid. This is a very simple basic grid. You also get your citrine points. Now citrine is the stone, the gemstone crystal for abundance. You also get your clear quartz points, where you're going to have 6 of those as is needed for 6 points for the grid. So clear points, nice and simple. You can use tumble stones if you want soft tumble stones, but if you can get hold of some points, then that is really good. This kit does come with points, because I think working with points, they have that little bit more power to them. When you get your crystals, if you're going to buy one of these kits, they are already going to be set with the intentions of what they need to. However, if you're going to be using crystals from around your home, if you've just purchased them, something like that, you are going to need to cleanse your crystals and also unprint them, because every crystal that we use has a memory imprint on them. For example, for when I do the bracelets, before they go off to people, I will imprint them to make them do what they are supposed to do. Because it's like being born, you need to teach them a language and then they know what language to speak. So with the citrine point, it needs to know that it is being used for abundance. Basically, to do this, if you're using your own crystals, you would put that in your hand, and this is an unprinting technique. Put your other hand on top, visualize a beam of light coming through your crown chakra, through your body, out of your solar plexus, into your hands, and just say, either in your head or out loud, if you're in a quiet space, it doesn't matter, just say, I unprint this crystal and erase all memories. I unprint this crystal and erase all memories. And you would work that for each of your crystals. I unprint this crystal and erase all memories. I unprint this crystal and erase all memories. That then clears anything that these crystals has picked up over the past. Because if you've got some lying around in home, it's going to pick up things from you, it's going to pick up things from animals. If you used it for healing, it's going to pick up a memory from somewhere, so you want to make sure these crystals are clean. The next thing we need to do is just have a think about what you really want an abundance for. Don't be silly with it. Start off very gentle. So if you're feeling not very well, you've had a bad time of it at the moment, you would just think, do you know what? I really want an abundance of health at the moment. I want to be healthy again. That's what you'd ask for. So for each one of your crystals, you will now need to imprint it. Start with your central point, your citrine points. Hold it in your hands and do exactly the same as before. Visualize your light coming through your crown chakra, out through your solar plexus chakra. Hold it and say, I program this crystal with the intentions of abundance. I program this crystal with the intentions of abundance. Work your next crystal. I program this crystal with the intentions of abundance. I program this crystal with the intentions of abundance. And work through each of your crystals. Once you've done that, your crystals are ready to be used for your grid. To give your grid an extra little boost, there's something else you can do. A little bit of paper, I love these little heart stickies, and just write on it, I want an abundance of joy, or whatever you want, an abundance of health, wealth, happiness. Just do that. Fold it up, however small you like, it doesn't matter. And this is where we're going to start working on our grid once you have this ready. So I'm just going to turn this around slightly so you can see the grid. Okay, so here's the grid. Your note with your abundance request on it, put it in the center of your flower of life and just pop it there, and your citrine point is going to sit right on top of it. And then with each of your clear quartz points, you're going to go immediately above and below your citrine point. This will then leave us 4 more points. So we need to do 1 flower, 2 flower along, 1 flower, 2 flower along. So every other flower tip, we are going to put a clear quartz crystal. So once our grid is set, it's going to look like that from above. That is the grid complete. You've set your intentions to each crystal of the grid. Now just visualize on this grid on what you want. If you want to feel healthy, imagine feeling healthy. If you want wealth, imagine feeling excited to have that wealth. And you can do that every morning and every night if you want. Just go to your grid and just have your intentions set. Now you can leave this for a day, 2 days. You can leave it up to 6 months. However, dust is going to settle on these crystals, so make sure that you clean them. Just wipe off the dust. Try not to disturb the crystals if you can. Just gently brush them off, clean them, and make sure it's set. Put it in somewhere that a child or an animal is not going to get as well, because you want it to be left alone. And that's a good thing about this grid, that it can slide around without actually things falling off it, which is good. Now, if you are going to use a wand, which some people do, I'm easy either way, but I do have a wand. This would be the step that you would need to connect your, I'm just going to turn this around, sorry, your crystal points up with. You would not need to imprint each of your crystals. You would still have to unprint them, but you wouldn't need to imprint them, because the point of using a crystal wand, I've got a lovely selenite one, which is just the energy from it feels amazing. you would connect up each of your crystals for their right intentions. So to do this, with both hands, you touch your citrine point, move up to the first clear quartz crystal, and say to yourself, either inside or out, doesn't matter, whatever you feel comfortable with, I program these crystals with the intention of abundance. Move to your next crystal, always move in a clockwise position. I program these crystals with an abundance of whatever. I program these crystals with the intentions of abundance. I program these crystals with the intentions of abundance. And you would work around your whole grid. Once that is done, you just leave it settled, and that is how you do your crystal grid. A very simple, easy crystal grid that you can leave situated anywhere in a safe location, and you can come back to it whenever you like. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you would like to like and subscribe my page, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if there's any questions, please just message me. Thank you very much.